want to do a review here for this exam on Rondo. So this will be very brief because you're basically just going to have 3 questions on it. I want you to be able to describe the basic background of the Rondo. So be able to talk about the 14th century fixed form that we looked at. Michaud was the most important composer in France during that era, which is known as the Ars Nova, and be able to describe the poetic structure and then how the composer would set that musically. So there would be 2 sections, and go back over your notes on that, and I'll ask you to describe that 14th century French rondo. And you should also be able to describe the basic patterns that you find in the 3-part, which is also called first rondo, or the 5-part rondo, which is also called second rondo, or the biggest, which is the 7-part rondo, or third rondo. And that 7-part rondo, especially if the middle section is a development section, has a lot of similarities with sonata allegro form. So you should be able to compare and contrast sonata allegro form with sonata rondo form. So I'll have a question about that, just about general formulas associated with rondo. And then I'll have a movement for you to analyze, and that is something where I'll want you to write an analysis that describes basically the rondo pattern that you see. And so that's something which you'll want to look for things that are expected, and then things that might be unique with that particular example. So you've done several rondo analysis, so you've got some good experience with that, and so it'll be along the same kind of lines as what you've done on those worksheets, and so that will be the majority of the points on this particular test. All right?